So it's raining here. Can you tell I'm still wet? I just got caught coming back from university in the rain. But yeah, hello! How are we doing? I'm doing well. I've been really busy. I've just gotten done with university for the semester. I've been really busy with assignments and exams the last few weeks, so I haven't had time to do much internet stuff. I feel like everything I say sounds funny in my own ears. I've been wanting to do NaNoWriMo for a few years now. I've been preoccupied with other things. Now that I am done with university for the semester, I'm gonna do it next month. I'm also gonna do the whole Movember, No Shave November thing. So it'll be NaNoWriMovember. But it's gonna be really fun. I've taken a class in creative writing this last semester and I really enjoyed it. It just reminded me that I do, besides music, I do want to write. I do want to write novels and things. Carrie Hope Fletcher is doing something called the October Club where in preparation for NaNoWriMo she is reading 4 books in order to get her reading up. And so I thought this is the exact perfect opportunity for me to do this. Can you tell I'm still wet? I feel like I'm dripping still. Hang on a second. It's my wicked towel. My glasses are still rain speckled. But yeah, anyway, so Carrie Hope Fletcher has been reading a book every week of October and reviewing it basically on her channel. And so I have been doing the same thing, except because of my exams and assignments, I didn't really get to stick to the schedule like I wanted to. So I've only read 1.5 of my books so far, but because I have more time this week, I'm gonna knuckle down and read those books. But I will review the first book, which is People's Republic by Robert Muchamore. It's the first book in the second Cherub series, if you don't include Henderson's Boys. It is a little young adult for me, but I suppose because I feel like I grew up reading the Cherub books. Not so much, it was kind of like the later teenage years that they came out, and I was a few years older than James Adams, who's the protagonist in the first series of the Cherub books. In my haircut video with Tyler, we talked about the Cherub books, but yeah, Cherub books, really good. Kind of like Spy Kids or Alex Rider novels. Basically, there's this government organization with children spies. It is aimed at the young adolescent reader, but it holds a soft spot for me because I read them while I was still in high school and then out of high school. So, whole new generation of Cherub kids. The organization that has these children spies is called Cherub. That's why they're the Cherub books. No one knows what it stands for. Actually, Henderson's Boys might explain it, but I haven't read those ones. I've got to read those ones sometime. But either way, I really liked it. It's got an entirely new hero. It's got sort of 2 new heroes in this book. They introduced these 2 new characters who, one's a girl from China who ends up in England. The other one is an English kid. He's of Middle Eastern descent. Either way, they've got operations and things going on, and the Chinese girl, I'm pretty sure is going to end up at Cherub. I'd say I liked it more than some of the other Cherub books, actually. I don't know yet whether I like it as much in general. Once a few more of these books comes out and I get used to all the new characters, I don't know whether I like this more than the set first series or not. But for a Cherub book, I give it 3.5, 4 stars. If I rate in stars, I don't know what I rate in rocks, guitars. I give it 4 out of 5 guitars. The second one's already out, Guardian Angel, I want to read that too. But People's Republic probably stands for the People's Republic of China. A few of the chapters take place in China. And actually, now that I think about it, the first Cherub series, James Adams, the protagonist, and his girlfriend is Carrie Chang, who's Chinese. There seems to be this recurring theme of Chinese girls. I don't know, maybe Robert Muchamore is married to an Asian woman or something. He seems to have a soft spot for the love interest being a Chinese girl. I've been to Asia, I can understand. Anyway, the thing I like about Cherub books is you can read them in about 6 or 7 hours. They're relatively simple. It was good in terms of a beginning book, and I think he's trying to tell a much bigger story this time. And so this is really the first act. Only like half the story, really. So I really want to read the second one, Guardian Angel, because I'm sure it's got the other half of the story in it. I'll have to get on that after I have time. I want to write a 50,000 word novel this November, and I want to read 2.5 more books. I'm really excited to try and write a novel. I need to start thinking of ideas for it. Either way, I thought it was really good. I'm also reading The Final Empire, which is the first book in the Mistborn series by Brandon Sanderson? Sanderson. I have to check now. Okay, so the second book we're reading right now is The Final Empire by Brandon Sanderson. I was right. I'm almost halfway through that, and I'm gonna be able to read it a lot quicker now. It's significantly thicker. I'm really liking it so far. Then I'm reading J.K. Rowling's The Casual Vacancy. And finally, looking for Alaska, because I felt like I couldn't call myself a true nerd fighter unless I'd read at least one of John Green's books. I just bought this today, and I'm really happy with how thin it looks, because I'm running out of days in October to read all these books. How's my hair looking? Other news, I saw Les Miserables. Les Miserables? I don't know, I don't speak French. I always wanted to learn French, so French would be awesome. It was amazing. Don't know why I'd never seen that before, but now I'm even more excited for the movie coming out. I think it's next year. Anne Hathaway, Roscoe, and Hugh Jackman. Either way, I'm super excited. Love musical theatre. Super excited for these books. Super excited for NaNoWriMo-Vember. 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 Say that 5 times fast. NaNoWriMo-Vember. 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 Can't do it. Cool. Editing, 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 editing.